it's your bestie. Are you here to hang out? Are you here to hop around instead? Or to read a book about whatever it is? Whatever it is, whatever it is, I'm just glad it's with us. We're here to read and chat and joke, and maybe give your ears a poke with something obscene, something you wouldn't dream would ever be said out loud on live TV. Don't act like you don't know me. Did you come for everything? It's the stuff that you tune into for on your BOOKTube bestie. Your BOOKTube bestie. Your BOOKTube bestie. Welcome on in. Get your snacks and relax. Prepare for any conversation to get off track. Prepare for words within your book, but even more out. Whatever it is, yeah. Whatever it is, yeah. Whatever it is, I'm just glad it's with us. Yeah. We're here to read and chat and joke, and maybe give your ears a poke with something obscene, something you wouldn't dream would ever be said out loud on live TV. Don't act like you don't know me. Did you come for everything? It's the stuff that you tune into for on your BOOKTube bestie. Your BOOKTube bestie. Your BOOKTube bestie.
All right. Oh, I don't even have the right headset on anymore. Hold on. There we go. Oh my God. Now I remember why I don't like pop into streams on my phone. You guys. I did that one time. I popped in to say hi to Nicole during her stream, and when I went to leave, I hit the wrong fucking button like that, and ended the stream, like her stream, like it wasn't even my stream. Brilliant. So you like how I'm like fuck in the chat. My bad, you guys. Yeah, on the computer, it asks you 3 times if you're sure before you leave the window, before you in the stream, anything. And on your phone, they've placed in stream about where it like leaves the screen is here and leave the studio. And it's hard, like you're looking at this tiny little interface, and I mean, it's like you can't even check the chat when it's on sideways. Like, I'll show you. Like, see this? It wouldn't let me scroll through the chat over here. Anyways, I hit end stream and it didn't even ask me. Are you sure? It just ended the stream because that's what happens when you do that. Oh, golly, Miss Molly. Yeah. There we go. So we're back. Like I was saying, we can do one more sprint. As long as I don't end the damn stream. That was crazy. Good thing I'm used to being crazy and used to being a screw up, so no big deal here. Oh, this is odd way to leave the chair, Andy. You could have left a million other ways. And I swear, this is my first glass of wine, you guys. Like, That's it. I don't have any excuses. I just messed it up. I'm glad you all made it over here. I'm assuming everybody made it over here. I was going to post a link in the chat over there, but the chat also disappeared when I hit the button. So I just was like, there's no like never mind button. Maybe StreamYard could think about implementing that for it's funny as they charge a year. You know, just a never mind. Oops, didn't mean to hit that button. Lots of things should have a button like that, I think. You know, oops. Didn't mean to push that. Anyhow, that was fun. Let me finish reading anything that might be of importance off the. Oh, will I even be able to? But oh my gosh, scared the crap out of me. Want notifications? AT&T. Nobody asked you, bro. I have no idea what happened there. Or you could repeat the last few things. They might still be in the studio. Crazy. Mary, I just ended the stream like a crazy person in mid-sentence because I was trying to be cool and double stream and read comments from my phone. And I screwed up and hit the wrong button on my way to switch back to the computer. So inconvenient, maybe a little funny, probably. I'm going to say probably funny. Maybe it would have been funnier if you could have heard me scream the F-bomb instead of just seeing it pop up in the chat immediately. Oh my goodness. Enter studio. I bet you the chat's gone. And I already looked on the live show because I was totally going to just go to YouTube and pop it in the chat for you guys. Yeah, the comments are gone now. The starred ones are still here, but the rest of them aren't. Anyways, when I went to Nicole's channel to pull it up and do that, the chat replay had not loaded yet either, so the craziness that is life, you know. I did put it in the comments, so hopefully anybody needing a link got that. Yeah, but it's still not there with the chat replay, so I don't even know if I know how to get to it on the phone, actually. Oh well. Sorry, guys. If there was anything you wanted me to read, please just put it in here again. We'll get it done. Fix this. There we go. All right. As I was saying, I won't be going to bed right away. We can do another sprint. That's what we're here for. For anybody watching this replay and wondering what the hell that all was all, we were just on Nicole's channel taking it over and ending the takeover poorly. I was. So we're back here because it was quick. And we're going to do one more sprint because that's what we had planned to do before I hit the wrong button. Yes. See, there will be a good moment to go back and pull, you know, pull some chat and video from. I could actually do that on 2 of Nicole's streams. pull the old, my finger going in for the kill and everybody going, oh no. Casey says, more sprints? Good. I'm having trouble sleeping. Yes, we will do another sprint. We were going to do it over there, but, you know, I don't know. Something said we needed a change of scenery channel, a change of channel. Sometimes when you can't sleep, it's good to change the channel, you know? Even if it's the same shit on the other channel. Riley's glad we came back. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you all made it. Dancing to the Bessie song. I just assumed that it would be seriously serious, so I hit start and then went to go try to put all the things in the chats on the other streams. Came back and was like, oh, it's Bessie. We switched everything. The day, because it's now 12:14 here, so we switched the day, the channel, the branding the drink, you know, from the green tea to the wine. Apparently, you know, everything with the fuses in the brain that needed to get swapped out. To Casey Riley says, we could both stay up until we are sleepy enough. at least one more sprint, yes, indeed. After that, we'll have to see how you guys are feeling and how I'm feeling. Because it'll be getting very late. Yes, I can do one more, says Cynthia. Yay, I'm glad you made it. And I'm glad you can do one more. You guys, while I'm going through these top comments, let me know how long you want to sprint for so I can also get that set up. Because I know there's that 10-second delay between what I'm saying and you hearing it. So maybe if I say it now, there will be votes at the bottom of the chat when I get down there. And I'll have the screen up here ready to change it to the consensus when we get there. Hey, yay, we back. Yes, Bella, we are. Thank you all for traveling. Thank you all for coming on this journey with me. Hello again, Coda, and hello again, Glenda. Thank you for traveling over here with us. Rally's whipping out the members only emoji with the indie emoji. We all love the kitty. She got up and left. She was like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not sitting here anymore. Yeah, it's a judgmental sometimes, you know. It's fine though. I'm probably usually right. Phew, that was the longest 2 minutes of my day. I'm sorry, Molly. I needed the 2 minutes to try to rally the troops, but you guys all made it over here, I think, without my rallying, so kudos to everyone. That was the quickest sprint start, or I mean stream starting I ever did, that's for sure. And I was on time. Rally, yes. Nicoda, what makes you bigger? What are you? You mean like when I go like this? It's a button. I don't know why, but in StreamYard settings, the button to have us like 2 people small, like it was with Skylar and I earlier, it's the same button. You would think that this was the same button, the setting here where I'm in a box that you can see the background on, because it's similar. I'm just bigger because there's no 2 of us, right? But no, the button that shows a full screen on the icon does this, and the button that shows the 2 people, like Skylar and me were set up earlier, it does this. So what makes me bigger is a little bit of bad UI developer choices and a little bit of oops, wrong button. If that's what you meant. Oh goodness. Hello folks just woke up. Oh well, welcome back, Mary. Good morning. Or good sleep break? Having a break from sleep maybe? We're glad you're here. We're back momentarily to do one more sprint. I think I explained it all already. Molly says, yay. And what is it you're reading right now? Well, we're reading The Witcher for Seriously Serious. So I actually finished the Brene Brown book that I wanted to read during boot camp, but didn't get around to. I just finished that during the first sprint. The last sprint I did not read. I talked to Jane. I ate some food that I'm going to post in the Discord later. I don't know if it'll be tonight or not, because I want to read next sprint, because I haven't started my pages for The Witcher. We have till Sunday, but I'm trying not to get too much further behind on all of the things, because I'm already behind on lots of things, you know, trying to catch up, not just spin my wheels constantly in the same spot. But The Witcher is what I'll be working on this next sprint. But I need to quickly, when we go to sprint, go into Kindle and figure out what I can return on KU because I need that ebook that came out yesterday. Like, want it. And so I don't know when I'll start it, but I want it. So I'm going to put it on the KU so it's there and I don't forget that I want it again. Because I should have got it yesterday. That's how excited I was. And I don't think it has an audio version. It's going to definitely be an eyeball read. But I also don't know what I want to return because I don't think I've read anything that I put on there. It's like my placeholder. It's silly, right? What is the theme? Don't know what to put back, but I'll put something back to get first tilt. Isn't that what it's called, you guys? I think you were here really last time when I talked about it, wanting to get it. It's that one with the three dudes on the cover. They look like they're about to mouth wrestle each other. And everybody on Instagram is calling it heated chivalry because it's a gay book that takes place in, medieval times. And it's actually has sports romance, but the sport is jousting instead of something modern. So I thought that sounds really fun, and I'm going to find out if it is. Should at least have some smut in it, right? And you can't go wrong with that. I don't know what to put back. There has to be more than that. Taken out. There we go. I think I know what I can put back. I'll have to check, but I'll put these back and get them later as necessities. And then there was another one I was going to get on KU because we were talking about it. I was going to get the Thurs Sun on my book, so just to remind myself that I want to read that also. So you know me, I'm not worried about when I'm going to read it, just that I don't forget that I want to. But I won't be reading these right away. I'll be reading The Witcher until I'm caught up with our pages. So we need to be to page 188 in the Kindle, 168 in the paperback by Sunday, because that's when we'll start from there on to the end of the book. And I haven't started today's page. It's starting on page 85 in the Kindle, so I need to get that going. Because it sounds like I have a lot of time between now and Sunday, but we all know me. There's plenty of stuff to get in the way, I'm sure, if it wants to, or the time suck keeps going like it does. Good morning to Mary from Raleigh. Enjoy your wine. Oh, I will. This small bag is like the best boxed small bag I've ever gotten. I can't tell you the brand right now because I'm not going to get on the phone and walk back to the kitchen. That was dangerous. I should have known better. It is organic, so that might make a difference, but it's just very delicious. It's an Argentinian. Which one is it? It's from Argentina. As many Malbecs are. In fact, I've only seen them from Argentina and from Spain, but I'm sure they make them other places. It's just so. I hope, was Jamie still playing with us when we went to sprint? I feel like Jamie's usually still up. I hope she gets the memo. I should message her. Surely she rewinded like it ended. No, wait, what the heck? I rewinded a bit to see the ending, to see me be like, oops. Ay, Dios mío. I'm going to read NetGalley reviews, says Mary. Oh, good. That's good. We need to do that too. Like we had. First, no falling further behind. Then, catching up what I can as I can, and then more catching up, right? So that's the smart thing, right? Don't catch up out of order and fall and don't catch up in order to fall further behind. Catch up and catch up time allows. That's what I say. You know, like when you have fries. Mary's laughing. It pays to have notifications on. That's how I saw you. Oh, cool. So the notifications do work. That's excellent. I'll have to tell Christina. She's always like, if you might get a notification. If you have them on, you get the notification, I think. I think Mary just proved it. That's excellent. 90 minutes plus. That's the vote. Yes, I did call for a vote, right? 90 minutes or more for the sprint, calls Molly. And also hello to Mary. Mary's leaving back. Mary, do you get the notifications pop up from your desktop or do you only get them in email? I know I get emailed ones. I think you can go into your settings and pick and choose maybe also. They pop up on my phone when somebody's about to start sprinting. As long as you allow notifications with the YouTube app on your phone, it'll pop up on your phone. Same with like Chrome and probably Edge. If you don't use Chrome or Firefox, whatever you use, you have to allow the notifications. If you don't do that, you can change your mind. I don't know where the button is on anything but Chrome, but on Chrome, if you, I don't know if you're going to see this. If you go to that those two little lines and dots there, that's the site settings. And from there, you can get to where you need to go to change your permissions. I almost said possessions. Ooh. So see, yeah, I get some Android or Apple, whichever kind of tablet, and on the email. Same here, right? When I'm on because I have several Chrome logins, right? So there's the Nicoda one that Nicole and I share. I have my regular one that I always use, and then there's one for your BOOKCLUB bestie. And that's just because I have that many emails. And when I'm on one of the other ones, at least the bestie one, I have turned the notifications on for that account to get them on the screen. But it doesn't work if you don't have Chrome open, I don't think either. So not really sure. What makes your picture bigger? Because it was so I did answer the question right, and then I made a very bad joke out of it. I know, I caught the joke. Just, you know, I was laughing on the inside while I was trying to be serious and answer what I knew you were asking instead of the wrong thing. At least not at the very beginning of the stream. We don't want to have the, YouTube yell at me. They might yell at me anyways because I dropped the F-bomb within the first however many minutes, so it's whatever. Don't know how to not be me. It's never really been a problem though. My Fire tablet. So it's not. It wasn't an Android or an Apple. It was in Amazon. The Fire tablet. Oh no. Wait. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. The Android does. The Fire tablet doesn't. Got you. I'm just reading it in the wrong order. It's okay. It's the last chatty before the last sprint before the last chatty, and I can be a little delulu, I guess, if I want to be. The Samsung gets notifications, but the Fire tab doesn't. The Fire tab also has I feel like an outdated version of YouTube. Like the one time I opened it up on mine, because I have a Fire as well. I feel like it was like old school. Am I wrong? It's just like, Not as easy to navigate as the Android version anyways. Yes. The fun book. Being the Witcher? Yes, it was on book one. By Sunday, we'll be 2/3 of the way or a little more or a little less, somewhere around there. And then Sunday through up until the next Thursday. We'll have to read the last third, and then next Thursday, a week from today, we will start on Nicole's channel again, the second book. And the schedule's all on the schedule. The schedule's all on the schedule. The schedule is all on the Seriously Serious spreadsheet, which is linked in the description on the other channel, because I didn't make a description here. I was in such a hurry to get it started. So there's that. I will pop it in here either after we're done, or I'll just pop it in the chat for you. What am I thinking? Crazy Goga. Billy. Right? Yes. It's a Billy link. So, oh, it's the damn earbuds. I'll switch back to the headset, Mary. That's why I'm coming in funky. This computer is on Windows 10. It does not like Bluetooth. Oh, wait, that's not the right thing. That's this stream. I tell you. Dios míos. I copied it. It just didn't copy all the way, I guess. Here we go. There is the scheduled spreadsheet. And it has laid out all through the last book we're going to read. Anyways, let me switch this real quick before I take them off, or StreamYard will have a hissy fit. Still doing and probably take them both out. There we go. There we go. You should be able to hear me better now. So the spreadsheet has laid out all the days, right? The only way it would change is if a few people get pretty far behind, then we'll usually kind of have a makeup day, insert a makeup day or something, in which case I'll go update everything, as well as the NICalOnDar, which is Nicole and I's Google Calendar that's public. We made for people to be able to add to their calendar if they want, and it has all the things on it too. At least what's planned. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess. At least what's planned, and links to at least what's been scheduled on YouTube, because obviously we don't have a link to give you until we get it scheduled. I still need to schedule February too, which is another thing I should put on this list. Oh, the list is getting long. Sprint scheduling. Just have that done at least by sometime tomorrow, so that it's not like the day before Thursday like it has been. Sunday, the day before Sunday. My days of the week are all messed up now. I was just making a joke about catching up on things, you know. Yeah, fries usually. I rarely eat ketchup on fries though either. I rarely eat ketchup, to be completely honest. Not that I don't like it. I probably put it on my hamburger, but I also put mayonnaise, mustard, pickles, all the things. I don't put it on hot dogs anymore now. I just do mayonnaise, mustard, which I used to only do on brats, like brat, you know. But it's also good on hot dogs, so I just stick with that. Yeah, I don't know that we're putting ketchup on anything right now. Oh, yes, I read this one. Hopefully it's better now. There's the schedule for everyone. It's welcome. Oh my gosh, guys, I may never get off YouTube again. I didn't know my phone would be giving me notifications. Yes, your phone will if you'll let it. Yeah, for sure. I miscalculated by a week. The list. I can be done Sunday. Now I see why you kept saying I was so far ahead. Right, so you do have until the next meetup to get through the current days
pages. Yes, yes. Well, now you know, and no big deal. It's way better to be ahead than to be behind. Take it from me. I mean, in most cases, um, it just depends, right, on the day. Laughing at Molly. Yes, Molly's getting the notifications now. Riley says, I have the first 2 books, but I would be way far behind. Actually, not too bad, because these are actually not that long of books, Riley. They're only, this first one's only like 300 and some odd pages. That's A, okay? B, the audiobooks, if you're okay or into that, are free on YouTube. Just search them up. There's like 5 channels that have the same audiobook. It's the actual audiobook. So that you have that tool at your disposal. Also, I split these books up in way smaller chunks than I normally split our books in. Like, I'm sure you've been here before when we're reading Green Rider or when we were reading Wheel of Time, or I did not make it 250 pages a Sunday to Thursday or Thursday to Sunday this time. Even though it's a short book, I split it into thirds, and that's because I'm already behind on lots of things and didn't want to fall further behind, and knew that there was potential to do so if I scheduled it as ambitiously as I usually do with the page numbers. So these first 2 books, even though they're only 300 pages, we're reading about like 75 to 90 pages each set of days. So you have until this Sunday. I mean, this one's a little close because it's Sunday's just a few days from now, but you only have to get through 188 pages on the Kindle in order to be caught up. And that's just for the start of Sunday, right? You have until a week from today to read the whole book if you want to just be on schedule with us, starting with the second book. Okay, I might join then. Okay, good. Yes, we would love to have you. We actually have a lot of people joined in on the Buddy Read this time. It's been a while. I feel like we had a bunch with Green Rider at first, and then I don't know if it's just because maybe everybody made it to the end, but when the new one came out, I feel like it was just a few of us reading the newest one. So it's nice to have a bunch of people buddy reading on this one. It's very fun. I mean, no one's here to stop me, Molly. It's actually for, it's all about everyone. You guys don't want me to fall behind either. You really don't. I mean, I'm always perpetually behind. I'm sure you're used to it, but you want me to catch up, and not eat ketchup. You wouldn't wish that upon me, right? You would rather me catch up. There was a comment about, did I read that one already? Did you delete it? Molly, didn't you say something about not, oh, there it is, right here. Maybe I just didn't click on it. Maybe I didn't read it out loud. Maybe I'm tripping. Not a huge fan of ketchup. I do usually, occasionally, but not usually. But fair enough. Oh, whenever it's healthy and fun for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Me too. All those things. All right, I only got 1 vote on the sprint time, you guys. So it was 90 plus. I don't know how much plussing we can do to 90, but I would love to hear everybody's thoughts on how long we should sprint for, especially if anybody has to, take off fairly soon. I'd love to have you around for the last chatty bit. I guess if it was super duper short, we could possibly do 2 instead of 1. So speak now or forever hold your sprint. What shall it be? Do you have an opinion, Cynthia? Glinda, you're going to be up for a little bit. Who else is still with us? Casey? Bella? I miss anybody besides those of you who are right here at the bottom talking that I've been talking to directly for the last bit? I said Glinda already, right? Yeah, Glinda. Okay, and then of course we haven't heard from you, Riley, and Mary, if you have an opinion on the length of the sprints. I think that covers everybody. I think that covers more people than we're here, actually. So according to the little number up there. We just had somebody join though. Okay, cool. Oh, never force catch up. Thank you so much. Come on, peeps, vote. It's your duty. I probably can't stay too long. 30 minutes. Okay. I'm already falling asleep. That's fair. Rally's good for however long. 30, 90. It's cool. But my book is good, so I want to read it. Okay, fair. I like 45, but 90 is good. How about we do this? How about we do 30 minutes so that Cynthia can have one more chatty bit, and then we will do an hour after that, because that will take me to just past 2, which is okay with me, if that sounds good for you guys. Or we could do 30 and 45 also. Maybe we could just decide when we come back on the 30. But then that way everybody kind of gets the last chatty bit. I would like that for everybody. Okay, Cynthia, we're going to try to keep you up for 30 more minutes, but only your book shall speak to you to do so. I will stop speaking so you can read the book. Excellent, excellent. Like that plan? All right, yes, thank you. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let me get the timer ready. Won't take long because I left it on the page. So we'll do a half-hour sprint. And then we'll say goodnight to Cynthia and anybody else who has to take off. And then we'll come back and we'll do 45 minutes an hour or something like that for everybody else who wants to read a little bit more. Perfect. All right. I can't wait to tell Nicole that I did that again, that I hung up on everybody with my phone. I am never getting on StreamYard with my phone again. It's too easy to screw it up. Oh, God. All right, here we go. We will see everybody for another chatty bit in 30 minutes. Happy sprinting! because I forgot to unmute myself. I was just saying, welcome back. How's your sprint go? I didn't read because I didn't think that I would have time to read that much. So instead, I put the description in. So all the links and stuff are there. I also added Skylar's channel to the last, to the one over that I ended abruptly. And I added the thumbnail for this one because I had no thumbnail or anything yet. And then after that, I realized I added the one that's on the last one that says channel takeover, but we're not taking over my channel. This is my channel. So I was like, you should switch it to the other one, right? For your channel. And I was like, no, what you should do is go make a quick edit on it and edit it to have like a bubble coming out of Codole, you know, the Coda Nicole, out of their mouth that says something funny, you know, like wondering what happened. Coda fucked up. But it's cool. Here's the ending of the stream over here. And so that's what I did. And I'm just getting ready to, yeah, I was just downloading that to add it to be the thumbnail. So, yes. I'll show it to you guys since it's hard to see thumbnails when you're not, or when the stream's already started. You can tell me if it's a bad idea or a good idea. Oh, only I didn't put it on this computer. I put it on the other computer. I can share it this way though. Hold on one moment. One moment there. I can't load it in here, right? No, because I saved it to downloads. Why the hell was I thinking? Let me just move that where it needs to be real quick. There we go. Oh, no, skip. Don't do that. Seriously, serious. Oopsie. That's what I named the file. So I updated it to look like, oh, this computer's significantly slower than the other one. There it is. It's taking its sweet time to load the things. You can do it. Load the thing. There we go. Oh, this computer and this mouse are just the worst. So yeah, I was like, we probably need like a whole new thumbnail. Yeah, that's what I did with my sprint. Good times, good times. So, what'd you guys do? I'm just gonna make that the thumbnail here after a minute. When it gets uploaded to my cloud drive so that I can access it from this computer. Maybe it's here already. It is. Cool. So that is now the thumbnail. Fun times, fun times. I'll read the next sprint. Let's see, where were we? Right here with Cynthia. We're saying thank you. And I posted that super strange Lady Gaga video I was talking about earlier. Like, don't probably want to watch it if you're sleepy, because it'll put you right to sleep. Or if you're sleepy and you want to go to sleep, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll disturb, maybe it'll screw up your whole night because it's, I don't know. I still am not convinced it's real. It's quite literally a short documentary about why she remakes the song for Mr. Rogers, followed by her singing the song for Mr. Rogers, which is about, I want to say like 20, at the most, 10 to 20% of the video because it's such a short song, and the rest of it is just, before that, she talks all about, how she's going to redo this, and it shows her like working out the stylistic aspects of it, how she's going to make it her own cover, and sings the song. It's very brief. I don't even think it's a whole minute long, and then the rest of it is about how important it was to remake the song because of neighbors, and you just have to watch it and tell me what you think, I guess. I was like, I watched the whole thing, but like that. Yeah. So that one, ow, that one wasn't even the time suck's fault. I totally killed those minutes by myself watching that on my by choice or by paralyzation maybe. And yeah, I'll never get those minutes back, but that's whatever. Then I explained to Jess what happened, and Jessica Kiwi said, "Oh, whoopsies." Then I said, "We're back," which reminded me of Poltergeist, which apparently Jessica Kiwi has not seen, but that's okay. I figure it's probably dated by now. At least the ectoplasm parts. I feel like they threatened to remake it though, and now I can't remember whether that's true or not. Just Kiwi says, yeah, I don't imagine it's actually scary. I would probably call it a comedy. I might try and find it. It's probably close to. It's probably close to. I mean, it at least has. It's going to have some parts that are so dated. You'll be like, but maybe I don't know. If you want to watch something scary that is intentionally funny, watch Santa Shark. That was hilarious. Yes, Santa Shark. It starts off, you're thinking, oh, this is way too low budget, but just give it a minute because it actually makes fun of itself. It doesn't pretend to be serious in any way. It just goes full camp. And I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. So did Skylar. And if you must watch Poltergeist, then yes. The second one, it's the one that used to creep me out as a kid because that's the one where the old man's standing in the yard and he's creepy. He's a creepy dude. Yeah. And Molly's to page 138 now. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, I forgot to unmute myself. This is in response to this one. But we're good now. I'm going to make a decaf soon and settle in with a secret book. How exciting. Sir. Can't hear a feckin' thing. A secret book, says Molly. Yes, Molly, a secret book. Yeah, I realized. It's a shame I don't get these messages in the moment, but I realized right away. So, or I could just continue with Robin Hood because I have 2 days till it's due at the library. How are you liking that? I have never read Robin Hood, and I feel like I saw a copy. Excuse me. I feel like I saw a copy at the thrift store the other day. In fact, yeah, I did, but I didn't pick it up because it was abridged. It was hella abridged, and I'm not about that, so I have to wait till I find the real version. Cynthia's on page 49. It went well, and it's getting good. Excellent. Love to hear it. Just says, yay, now I can hear you. Yay. Bella just studied some with YouTube on in the background. I love that. Love some studying. And the jug freaked the cat out. What jug? The jug of what? Riley cleaned the kitchen counter and grabbed the Witcher book. Yes, excellent. We rallied Rally. And the pick and Nicole is so crazy. That's funny. That's me, Rally. You know, what's really funny about that is I didn't even use face swap for that. Like I did that all manually. It took me forever. But I just laughed the whole time I was making it. I belly laughed the whole. I still belly laugh when I take a look at it. Yes, our little girl with a mustache. It's Codole, right? We got Nicoda, and that's Codole. Stand-in when Nicole's on vacation. As soon as she told me she was going on vacation and I was gonna be on my own for Seriously Serious, I was like, started right away making this shit. I was like, this is gonna be the best thumbnail ever. And I also didn't tell her what I was doing until I was really very close to being done, and then I showed her. Oh, off to bed. Good night, Cynthia. Thank you for hanging out with us all today. It's good to have you. Hopefully, we'll see you on Sunday. I think Skylar might be doing sprints on Saturday too. But you'll have to keep checking the BookTube Bible, the sprint schedule, the big one. I'll put her on there as soon as she decides. Now let me go back up because I skipped down a little bit to say goodnight. They did remake Poltergeist, but I did not like the new one as much. I love the old one, so nostalgic. Same, but they did. I thought they might have. I knew they threatened to. When did that come out? It must have like came straight to video or something because I don't remember. I do not remember watching it at least. Wait, did they? It's not pulling up on the Goog. I wonder if maybe they were going to and then change their minds because everybody was like, really? Seriously, don't wait. Oh, they did it. It was 2015. That's 10 years ago. Really? That long ago? It's got a whopping 4.9 out of 10 stars on IMDb, and it's rated. So, I think the original probably was PG, huh? Because not a whole lot of bad things happen in it, but yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if I watched that or not. It was 10 years ago. Absolutely no memory of it if I did. The only movie that's ever actually scared me is The Exorcism of Emily Rose. It's interesting. Have you seen The Descent? And if you guys have seen it, don't say a word. You have to go into it completely blind. Don't watch a trailer. It's much better if you do it that way. Don't look at the cover too hard. Just find The Descent and watch it. Just turn it on. But it's got some British accents and American accents at the beginning. You've got the right movie. Yes. Just keep us liking the book, Robin Hood. It's just a slow read, but it's also fast because things are happening all the time. Okay, I get that. Oh, okay. As in when I put the jug on or the kettle. Do you have like coffee tea bags or something? Or is it instant coffee? Is it instant coffee maybe? So funny. There's where Cynthia went off to bed. Making it through the comments now, you guys, quickly. Good night to Cynthia from Mary. Codola. Codola? Yeah, Codola. Yeah, Codola does sound a little bit better than Codole. Maybe it's Codole. I was just trying to keep the like 3 letters from each name thing going, you know? So it's like NICODA with Nicoda. And then so I thought like KODOLE. But maybe it's pronounced Codole. Maybe it's pronounced you dropped the stream, you hit it. Who knows? Good night, Cynthia. Have a good sleep and take care. Yes, indeed. I can't remember 10 days ago. Yeah, seriously. I feel like I recognize the movie cover, but I had to like seriously go down the Google list to find it. That means not very many people search for it, you know. Oh, sorry, guys. I promise you I won't fall asleep on you. But oh, that lack of oxygen, because you know I just freaked out there for a minute and inhaled wine for too long. The remake? You've seen the remake? Oh, you've seen The Descent, but has Jessica Kiwi seen The Descent? Ooh, you must watch The Descent. I have it, so if you want to like do like a watch along or something, we could do that. But I'm telling you, don't look it up. Don't read the synopsis. If anybody tries to tell you what it's about, tell them any boo boo, because it's one of those where it would be best if you just didn't know anything about it when it starts, or ever until you've watched it. And then I believe it will work. Maybe also quiet and nobody disturbing the atmosphere, you know? Like, I think a lot of that stuff is really important to scary movies being scary. Like, if I watch a scary movie by myself in the dark at night, alone, you know, yeah, by myself alone. Anyways, if I watch by myself, I'm much more likely to get into it enough for it to scare me. I've been watching scary movies since I was like 2, so also, you know, if you're in the theater, it can be scarier than at home sometimes. But that just depends on if there's a mob of teenagers sitting anywhere near you or not. Because if that's going on, then chances are you're not going to get scared. You might get a good laugh if you're there with me because you'll hear nice little Coda scream violently at children in the theater. Shut up! Sit down! That drives me nuts. You know, I think it takes a quiet, at least. Darkness helps, and sometimes like you need to like fully immerse yourself. You know, like give it your attention. You can't like go make popcorn in the middle of it, or you might miss something some of the tension or something. I don't know. It also depends on what kinds of things make you scared, I guess. But yes, I insist that you watch this movie. It's probably it might be my favorite one, or at least like my memory of watching it the first time. It makes it, it's my favorite of those memories. Yeah, and it still stands. Like even though I know what happened, now that I've seen it, it still stands as a good movie for a rewatch. It might not scare me as much anymore because I know what happens and whatnot, but that's my pick for you. Also, The Exorcism or Emily Rose, I can't remember it freaking me out too bad, but I can't remember because it's been a while since I watched it. I watched that when it first came out because I worked at the video store. I feel like The Exorcist scared me more, but I also saw that in the theater. No, not the first time. I'm old, but not that old. When it was re-released with the Spider Walk in the early 2000s, whenever they released the version you've never seen, is when I first watched The Exorcist, my mom took me to the theater to see it, and I found it to be frightening. It's frightening in a disturbing way. Like there's some parts that are shocking, and then there's also some parts that are creepy. And then there's some parts that are just loud, you know, and that can be scary in the theater too. All right, friends, we've actually gained some people. So if you just came in, welcome. Welcome to the continuation of the stream that I accidentally ended prematurely. If you want to know how that happened, you could go watch the end of the last stream, but it won't explain anything because actually what happens is you probably just see my finger coming towards the screen on my phone, and then it goes to the end screen. Unless the chat replay is back, is loaded up by now. If that's the case, then you might see me say in the chat right as the end screen comes on. But welcome in. Thank you for being here, or welcome back. If you've been here before, and we're just about to go to our last sprint. So we just did a 30-minute sprint, and Cynthia's gone off to bed. Now we're going to do our last sprint. Leave it up to you guys. I probably won't make it a whole hour. I could maybe try to push for an hour, but I think like 45 minutes might top me out. Especially now that I've almost finished my glass of wine. 45 minutes or less. If you guys have a preference, put it in the chat now or forever hold your sprint. Yes. I'm going to quickly check and make sure that the two books that I want to potentially send back to or return from KU. Oh, did I actually? Oh, that was almost a spill. I actually do want to return those two. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's the quickest. That's the quickest that votes have ever come in for a sprint. B, I think it's the first time that there's been a consensus of agreement across all the votes. So that was neato, mosquito. Excellent, everyone. All right, cool. Let me just peek in this folder on my computer right quickly, and I will reset to the thing because I'm sure it's gone into the next little chatty bit timer. Yes. Where's that folder that I want? Yes, reset this. Give me multitask. This is unheard of at 1:30 in the morning. This one, and then I need to know what's the title of that guy. What was it? Wrong mouse. You guys ever do that? Working on two computers? You just try to use the wrong mouse for the thing. Night. Night is the word I was looking for. Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons too. That's how you can tell the things. Night. Who night? Okay. All right. I'm with it now. Maybe. Oh, I don't think I can return that one yet. Oh, okay. Figure it out. Don't you worry. We are going to go to our last sprint. We will go to a 30-minute sprint. I will check in with everybody when we get back. This will be the last sprint. It's getting quite late here, but I had so much fun tonight, even with the oopsies. So if you do have to drop off before we get back from our 30-minute sprint, thank you so much for hanging out with me, both on Nicole's channel and here. And I hope you have a wonderful night or day, depending on where you're at. If you're sticking around, I shall see you in 30 minutes. As soon as I hit the button, there it is. It's cool. I got this. I know, right? It's nice, you know, especially at this age. All right, friends. We'll see you all in 30 minutes. Happy reading or whatever it is you feel like doing. Happy sprinting. Happy sprinting. Welcome back, everyone. That was our last Sprinty Poo. I didn't read again, but I did figure the Kindle thing out. I picked up First Tilt. I might have accidentally purchased it on paperback also, even though I haven't read it. So this looks collectible, right? So, oops. Yeah, it's okay. And then I was just looking at the free books on Chirp, actually. But I haven't seen anything so far that I'm like, itching for. Audible's also having a 2-for-1 credit sale right now. So I accidentally found that out, and I don't need to know those things, Let's see. Yeah. Pretty eventful, uneventful type of sprint. Let's see, just Kiwi, when we left, had said, oh my God, I'm constantly at a crossroads listening to one of my songs for the RTB, and it legit sounds like someone that has been diagnosed with the big C is saying goodbye. Oh, that person hasn't come out and said that, and I don't want to start any rumors. Oh. You mean like the artists themselves? That's crazy. So I'm tossing up whether I lean into that feeling and pick a book about someone going through that, or do I just do something a bit different? I don't know. Like, if you assume that's what it is and it turns out not to be, wouldn't that be strange, Especially if that artist watches RTV. I don't know. I say do what feels right, whatever that is. Good night to Glinda. Thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure. That was a little bit ago, so Glinda might have gone off to bed already, but yeah. Riley's voting for different. Jess. Hey, good job, Mary. 2 reviews written, 9 to go. Excellent. Oh, Neva. What's up, my friend? I was going to message you back too, but I figured you'd be in bed. Oh, I was just going to tell you, we need to read Night Bitch this year and all the other things that we're supposed to read together at some point. I should be caught up with things, I would hope, but specifically Night Bitch and Pod. Let's figure that out soon. Can't sleep. Dang it. Well, I hope you get sleepy. Maybe my soft, tired voice will help. Or what was I saying the other day? Oh, maybe you should watch that new Gaga video. It might put you to sleep, or it might keep you up frightened all night long. I mean, let's be honest. It's a pretty fucking weird, dude. If you haven't seen Won't You Be My Neighbor, it's in the chat. I posted it earlier. I feel like maybe I should post it again. But then I also feel like bad, what if I'm ruining people's lives? Just know that I'm not recommending it, and just saying, I wonder if anybody else will watch it like this. Which is how I watched it. The whole thing. And yeah. It's quite weird. The song itself, cool. All the explaining and all the metaphorical verbal hand-holding at the end, if you do watch it, please message me and tell me if you think it's a joke or if it's serious. Good night to Glinda from Mary, and hello to Neva. Jessica says, I'm thinking The Fault in Our Stars, where there is still that coming to terms with things, but also trying to live a full life until the end. I haven't read it yet, but it's the only book I can think of that might do the song justice. See, I would have a hard time picking books for that specific of a goal. Like, just because I don't read the backs of books. I rarely know what they're about until I read them. I'd have to like Google, what's a book with about this, or what's a book with this theme? Like, I mean, obviously I know what some of them are about just from the hype or them being out for forever, but often not. Hi to Mary from Neva. I have been thinking about you, says Mary. I hope you're well. Yes, I haven't talked to Neva in a minute either, but I messaged her earlier. I think you're the only person I sent that to, Neva, because I was just like, who can I send this to? I was like, Neva, I can send this to Neva. I thought for just 1 second of like maybe sending it to Connor, but I didn't. I don't know if he'd be like so offended, you know? Riley says, really liking Witcher so far. I love the similarities to the old fairy tales told in a different way. Yes. Yes. I'm so glad you decided to jump on with us. Mary says, every time I signed on, you were there, and then suddenly gone. My heart is full. Oh, she's so sweet, Mary. We love you, Neva. Hello to Neva from Raleigh also. Molly says, okay, I gotta tell you, that was like a voice coming out of nowhere. Me? When I was like, welcome back, without singing the Welcome Back Cotter song? Did I say it too deep? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I scared you or what, Molly. I'm well, Mary, says Neva. Thanks for asking. Hello to Neva from Molly. And hey, Rally from Neva. And hi, Molly. Thanks for reminding me about 2 for 1 Audible. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad you're gonna jump on that. I'm trying to resist. I don't know. Maybe just in case I want to get them. I don't know. I don't know why. I have 2 credits on Audible, but what if I want to get like the Witcher series? What if I really like this YouTube one, and then they suddenly take the rest down for the rest of the books, and I'm like, I guess I could always get them from the library, but if I knew what we were reading next after The Witcher, it would be easier to decide. But I usually use my credits for series books. Lils is back. Hello. Yes, still sprinting. You know what happened was I did that thing that I've done only one other time where I like got on StreamYard on my phone, and then I went to leave and come back to the computer, and I ended the stream prematurely because that button is in the wrong spot on your phone, I tell you. Yeah, so that was cool. But we just started back up over here for our last 2 sprints. It's fine. You know, I'm starting to get tired, so it's fine. I wasn't as tired though when it happened. I just and I knew as soon as I clicked the button, but before I realized, you know, before it said what I did, I was like, oh, you know how like when you do something in slow motion, but you still can't stop yourself, and then it's too late, but your brain is going. That's what happened. It was fun. I'm glad that you're starting to read, Liz. Yes. I was wondering if you'd make it over here because you popped in over on Nicole's and then disappeared. You did for a minute, and I had the hardest time even getting back in there to leave a link over here to you know, so people would know what happened. I did also like put this on an end screen on the previous stream, so just in case anybody watches the replay. I don't know that that's actually a thing that happens all too often, but yes, hence the title, you know, seriously? Yes, seriously. Continue. I'm so glad you're here. I am headed off to bed soon, but I'm excited that you're going to start reading. And how much time do you have left before your bedtime there? How much do you plan on reading today? Mary's so happy to hear it, Neva. And Neva says, yes, we did do some buddy reads, Misty. Yes, we do. We do. I was telling everybody about how, well, here's what happened is I don't even think it was today. I think it was last time. It might have been today. Shit, I don't remember. But, Jean was teasing me because I still haven't read Feast of All Saints with her. And I've actually read quite a few books of Jean in this past few months. Like, as we read Heated Rivalries, she's ahead of me, of course, but the first one, yeah, both of those. And there was another one or two, maybe. Anyways, you know how Jean is. She's like, hasn't it been like 4 years since I sent you that book? And I was like, maybe. And then I pulled out the little Amazon thing out of the book, and it's been 2 as of this January. I was like, I guess it hasn't quite been 4 years. I was like, but if you want to know who has it worse than you on Coda taking forever to buddy read some shit, I was all talk to Neva. Neva and I have been supposed to buddy read all kinds of shit, including Ninth House, which I was so behind. I just sat down and never went back to. I was like, but dude, I was like, Neva's been waiting just as long as longer. So don't feel like you're the only one. Riley says, Lils, then need your link so I can keep reading till I sleep. Yes, I don't know who's going right now, but I can check. Lils, are you sprinting right now or just reading? Let me check the sprint spreadsheet too. I shall tell all of you your options. Today's the 30th. Alex Mayhew has studied at me from the UK, it looks like. Started at 3 AM Eastern, so that was what, almost 2 hours ago. Might still be going. Hey, Rita's sprinting, and that's not for another couple hours, but I miss Rita sprints. She's fun. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on this late / early. I mean, I could just put on like a, let's see, what time is it? 2:30. I put on like a 5-hour timer for your rally if you want. Come talk to you after I drop Jean off at school. I saw the Gaga video earlier, and I liked it. I just was so confused. No, wait, not the artsy one with the actual song, like the Mr. Rogers one. Okay, yeah, it must have been the Mr. Rogers one. The song, I like the song. Yeah, I like the song too. It was just it was like less than a minute out of 5 minutes of what is going on here. Like, Shell makes this huge speech about how the whole beginning of the video, if I remember correctly, and I feel like I do because I feel like I was in a trance. Like the whole beginning of the video is just her talking about how important it was going to be to remake this song, and then also working out where she was going to put her oohs and ahs, and the note changes, which that was neat. I like creative process, but I honestly the whole time then and the whole time after the song when she was like preaching on about how the song was gonna, I don't know, make people remember to be better neighbors or whatever, I was just like, I mean, I'm a fan of Mr. Rogers, I'm not gonna lie, and the song was good, but just because you only made a 45-second song doesn't mean you have to fill it in with a bunch of BS before and after in order to make your music video 3.5 to 5 minutes long. I was so confused. I was like, is this I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was a joke. I felt like I was watching a Saturday Night Live skit, but nobody was breaking character. That's all. That's all. Maybe I was too tired to be watching that video. I don't know. It is very Gaga, that's for sure. The theater of pop music, the whole theater, the curtains, the actor, the actress, all of it rolled into one shiny ball. The fantastic voice and quite a large schnoz. That other video though, her other new one, where she actually sings the song, like it's an actual music video. There's that scene, because she does some acting in that one too, of course. There's that scene where I didn't watch the whole thing because I had company, but she walks into a building like at the beginning of the music video, if you've seen that one too. And she's just kind of like, she's made up just kind of plain, you know what I mean? Like it's very taking on a character that's not her normal character, which is Gaga, right? I thought she looked so pretty, like with all that minimal makeup and without like all the contouring and the pasty white bullshit and stuff. And I was just like, huh. I just wonder why she doesn't, dress down every now and again, maybe. She looked really pretty. She's prettier than she does, I think, as made up like Lady Gaga. Just not that she's bad looking. She's just, I was like, she's striking without all of that. You didn't hear the timer? It went off in my head like a bomb just now, the second timer. Probably what happened is every time I switch the screen share, like I did when I went to show you the thumbnail with the speech bubble, is StreamYard loses its shit and drops the sound on my screen share, and I forgot to reset that. So that's my bad. Yeah. I'm gonna just close it in case it goes back to the other in-betweener break timer because it's so loud here in these headphones. Anyhow, enough about Gaga. Let's talk about you guys and what you might be doing for the rest of this evening or morning or whatnot. No bell or whistle or alarm or anything. I'm sorry, guys. I totally spaced at it. That I probably lost the connection with the sound. But not my fault, it's StreamYard being, well, it says if I spend 2 more credits by Monday, I get $15 in credit. Oh, I did that the other month. Are they doing it again, or did you just not do it the other month? Because if they're doing that again, that almost makes it worth it right there. Dude, Chirp's got a bunch of books right now for $1.99 on top of the free ones. Right, check that sale out too. So far I haven't seen anything that I'm like dying for, but they did have a couple Grady Hendrix books. One which I've read already, it doesn't matter, but I haven't read Southern Vampires Club, and it was only like $1.99 or 99 cents. So it's like I didn't get it, but there's at least some things over there that are or were popular, right? So now it's the time. The night time is the right time. The night time is the right time. Molly, in Coda, do you listen to your Audibles or do you collect them? Oh, I typically with Audible, it depends, Mary. So like, I go through the free ones or a lot, and not just the free ones, but also the included with, because I pay for the plan where you get credit and the, what do they call it, the library, the Audible, whatever it's called, the books that come in the included, right? Anyways, so I'll go through those two, which I think those would disappear if I left the service, because the credit ones don't, like with Everad, but you just lose access to the what is it called, you guys? The premium library or something like that. I don't know. I go through those a lot because I'm just always on the lookout for gay smut, now that I've found that I'm in my gay smut era, apparently. There's a lot of free stuff there. But then with the ones that I purchase with my credits, typically I at least used to only use them for seriously serious books. So I would be listening to them as I got them. And then now, if I have it on Kindle and there's a discount for the audio, and that's typically the only time I notice that there's a discount for audio, is when I go to get it on Kindle or KU, and it's like, oh, do you want to add the audio for blah 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 for between $2 and $5? Then I might say yes, even though I shouldn't. But in that case, I listen to it right away. Also, there are some that I have though from like previous sales and stuff that I haven't listened to yet, but they're books that I own and that I plan on reading eventually. So there's that at least. It just depends. It really depends. If I'm reading it right away and I can't find it on Libby or Hoopla or something, then, I mean, obviously, if I'm already reading the book, then I'm going to listen to it. But it's usually series that I spend my credits on. I just can't see anything that's cheaper than like $12 that I want. I try not to spend credits on because it's like cheaper to buy it outright than it is to spend a credit on it in the long run. Especially if you're into buying extra ones, which I don't do that anymore. I'll save them for this series, these serious books probably that are going to be longer than what we're reading now. Or like I said, if I continue, because I didn't get much chance to try the audio on The Witcher, but I am going to check it out since you said the narrator was really good. And if I'm enjoying it that much and I can't get the next book any other way by the time we switch to it, or the third or fourth or whatever, then I'll probably use my credits on it. And in that case, I'll be reading them right away too. I guess the short answer is that I typically read them all, but there are a few exceptions. I'm tired, can you tell? Oh, goodness. Canceled Audible, I appear to be collecting. It happens, but at least you weren't collecting on Everand. Like I did that for a while and found out the hard way that doesn't matter what tier you were on, how many credits you got a month. If you're not on at least the library only, the included library only plan, the smallest one that doesn't give you any credits. If you're not on any plan at all, you can't listen to the books that you spent your credits to unlock, not even if you already spent your credits, and your credits don't roll over. And there's all kinds of reasons I can give you not to go Everand, actually. I did check out Libro's memberships since we were talking about that earlier, and they look pretty reasonable. That's actually how I ended up on audible.com and found out about the sales, because I was trying to figure out how much I currently pay for Audible, because I don't remember, but I think it's more than the $15, which is the lowest or cheapest plan on Libro FM. And Libro FM is similar in the sense that, whatever you spend your credits on, you get to keep. They do have DRM free books, which is cool. You can listen to them on any device, any app that's compatible. And then I just never made it back over to Libro to finalize that because I got distracted by all the sale things. And then I was like, oh yeah, Chirp has free books. I need to check that out. And I checked that out. And just went down a whole little rabbit hole for 30 minutes. I did. That's fair. I don't know how many I have, but I'm sure there's probably at least that many. If I don't include the ones that like the free Gaze month that I got, let's not include that. That would make the numbers way too high. And if I don't get to them, or sometimes they leave the free catalog before I get around to them, and then they stay in my library, but they turn into little locked titles that you have to buy. Like I can't even find the Audible app. I'm so tired. Let me see. There's somewhere where you can just see a list. Oh my God, I have so many books. Most of these have to be like those free ones though, I think. Holy crap. Okay, so I haven't read Layman's. I'm not going to go through all of them. Not all. There's 567 titles on here. I could separate them out to finished, 94. That might not be completely accurate because sometimes I get the audiobook after I read it. But these are all mostly Wheel of Time, Green Rider, the Lonesome Dove books, some Nat Cassidy on here, Game Changer series. So yeah, some Smatella stuff. And then I've read quite a few of the free Smet books as well. Let's see, unread. You can even separate it by purchased and included. That's nice. So I've only actually purchased 138. That makes me feel a lot better. And that includes the ones that I've read. So that's good. And out of the ones I've purchased, I have read 67, according to this. I have not started 63, and I am in progress with 8, that's not true because Falling in a Sea of Stars is done, but the other ones are correct. Blackwater's on here. I'm reading that with Anna. Time is a Mother by Ocean Vuong, which was his first book of poetry. I'll never finish it on audiobook. It's only an hour and 43 minutes, but I cannot. The cadence isn't the same, and it doesn't work when you speed him up, and I can't listen to it as slow as he goes, because I swear to you guys, the number one, like one-time speed on any audiobook I've ever listened to, it cannot possibly be the speed that they record themselves reading it at. I'm like, it's just, I think they record it at some speed, and then they must have like some uniform scale that they match everybody up to or something, because I know they're not always the same speed going at one times, but it's just, I swear it's always slower than a person would just naturally read anything ever, especially like their own poetry or, like a nonfiction book when you have like the author reading it themselves as well. I think that's weird, but it's just me. Lil says, I've been driving my sister around all day, so I popped in when we were sitting down in a shopping center. Oh, yeah, after the bookstore. Then I had to take her somewhere else. Oh, well, she's too young to drive. That's fair. But hey, fun, it's like a sister day out. And Riley says, that's fine. I can read in quiet, LOL. I mean, if you want me to, it wouldn't hurt me. I need to just put on a 5-hour timer and walk away. I do need to go to bed, but if you need it, I could do that. I'm assuming that Focus would let me go. Of course, if something happens and the timer goes away or the stream abruptly ends or the power or internet goes out, I would not know. I would not be able to come and rescue the stream. I said to Lils, yay, love that. No, I don't sprint, says Lils, as of now, but I'm thinking of starting at some point this year, maybe. I think that's an excellent idea. I think, yes. If you enjoy sprinting, on other people's channels, then how could you not enjoy sprinting on your own channel? That's what I say. If you end up like me and you just talk the whole time and actually don't read, then it might be detrimental to your reading, but not to your social life and your fun and your happiness. I can attest to that. Molly says, you talk to everyone outside of stream except me. I mean, really? You don't send me flowers anymore? Who the hell are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Molly? Flowers? I see no context that time. I'm so confused. Mary, that is sweet. I will too. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate it, says Liz. And thank you, Rally. I think I'm subscribed, but I might not be. I should go check. Because if I'm not, that was silly. I should go make sure. Okay, Liz. Because I wouldn't want to miss you starting to sprint, that's for sure. Oh, I just stepped on the cord. It's no good. It's the crochet with Lils, or do you have more than one? Because I found that one easily. Just making sure. Oh yeah, I'm subbed. I'm totally subbed. I even have the all bell clicked. Okay, whew. It's like certainly. No problem, love the book buddies. You're welcome, says Mary. I am looking for sprinters who sprint 30 minutes to an hour. That's fair. Get Lils to 100. Yes. Yes, let's do that too. I guess I can pop it in the, now that we're in the, oh, yeah, a lot of you could have, I have a lot of admins on my channel because I, so because, but there for anybody who didn't have the link, it's Lil's channel. Tons of people, oh wait, I'm not clicking, here we go. Sub to rally, says Mary. Tons of people do look better without it all. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I am a fan of the natural look for sure. Both, Mary, but mostly collect. Yes. Yes. When you include all those free ones in the what is it called, premium catalog, right? When you include those, I definitely have been collecting. I mean, 500 and something. I don't even know what the hell they all are. Molly says I collect the pay one and read the free stuff. Yeah, I've been guilty of that too. Mary's laughing. I keep thinking I'm going to do that every time the charge hits my PayPal, right? Right. That is crazy, says Riley. Everyone has a bad reputation. Also heard, watch your bill. They don't cancel. Oh, they canceled me. I also signed up through the Play Store because I had, downloaded it through the Play Store on my phone. So it's typically I don't have a problem, at least when I go through the Play Store and canceling anything. It must be that tie. But I think companies like getting money from Google for some reason too, because like I have CLZ, that app I was telling you guys I catalog my books in. I've had the paid version on my Android for a long time through the Play Store because it's only like $20 a year. And I never did get they used to have a desktop version and a web app, but they're kind of just slowly filtering out the desktop version because it makes more sense to have a web app in these day and age, and only a web app. Instant updates, easier to maintain, not so far access it anywhere. So I never did get it because they never. I was always confused. Like I pay $20 a month for this app, but I can't access it on the web. And they're like, no, that's a separate app, so you have to pay separately for it. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just stick with the phone one or whatever. Well, Jamal just jumped off the monitor. I forgot he was up there and what he was supposed to remind me to do. But he scared the shit out of me. Heart attack. It's gonna be so bad I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my goodness. My heart. It must not have been that important, right? I was probably just rambling like I do. I need to go to bed, y'all. Oh yeah, Play Store. They finally started offering CLZ a bundle. So now I can at least pay. But when I went to get the bundle, I was like, well, I've already paid for this year or whatever. Do you prorate it or whatnot? And like, because they only have the option to get them both all at once. They don't have an option to upgrade. And customer service, so I emailed them to ask them what I should do. Should I cancel and then get the bundle here or what? And they emailed me back and they're like, oh no, don't cancel your because you're through Google and you should keep that going. We'll just send you a coupon for the difference or whatever. I was like, okay. So at least they really like their Google subs. Maybe it's has to do with some kind of analytic in the back for how well their app does. The more people that see subscribe, maybe the better it looks on the Play Store. That's the only thing I can think of. Because they certainly couldn't be making more money that way, right? Well, it's got to take some kind of cut. Oh, thank God, says Molly. Fairy Dale is available in the 2-foot one, and I have it as an arc, and I think it's long. Ooh, that's what I should do, is look and see if I have any arcs that I need to power through. Good idea. Molly, how long does the sale go till, though? Didn't it say like till the 15th? I feel like it was a long running one this time or something. 2-for-1 Audible. I'll just add it to this list. I'll probably lose later on accident. 772 pages. Holy moly. Who wrote Fairy Dale? That's a cool name. On the other hand, I can get it on Libby in 6 weeks, so never mind. Yeah, do that. They got me with the 99 to $1.99 books if I own the Kindle book. Yeah, they get me with that too. You don't even have to own the Kindle book, Mary. Like, even if you get it from KU, they offer you that discount. Not like after you return it, but as long as you buy it while you have it on KU, like while you have it sent to your library, they still offer. I haven't seen, I don't think, any that are a different price from, that are like different whether you own it or have it on KU, because like there's at least one that I already had bought that I got the audio from, and then somebody else had KU, and it's the same price, I think. But I guess that would be hard to check because that doesn't happen all the time. Oh, I love this title. Oh, I see you've called him dead. I like that title too. Mary's like, LOL, Molly, I would pick that book up. Okay, King fan, Stephen and Owen with Sleeping Beauty's ear nay. So Jamie liked it, right? She was just telling us that she liked it the other day, but I haven't read that one. And just like, I will eventually. I'm sure I own it, but not on audio. I'll read everything Stephen King, but before I die, hopefully. That's somehow, I don't know. Anyways, Jamie's the first person that I've heard, not that I've heard everybody's who's read it, but everything I've read on the internet and heard through the grapevines has not been super positive in the reviews of that. But Jamie said it was really good, and I do trust Jamie, so that gives me hope that it's probably at least worth checking out. The only thing else I could say about it is I haven't seen any other books by Owen King come out since that book he wrote with his daddy. So I don't know. If it is not the best, it might be better to have the audio anyway, right? There's that. I don't know what the question mark is for. Oh, because maybe just because I forgot to put it in the last one, Coda. Coda, the song. The song. What song? Tired. I will get the link and look at it. Maybe tonight, or oh shit, that's not the right button. Or maybe I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. How do we change this back to the right size? There we go. golly. I don't remember the book thing. Just grabbing the link so I can highlight up the phone and go straight to it. There's Lil's channel for anybody who hasn't gone over there and checked that out yet. Yeah, I swear I kind of want to know what the song is before I go to it. Then there's this book, The Private Life of Spies and the Exquisite Art of Getting Even. Is it nonfiction? Oh, in 22 hours. Okay, I might look at it tomorrow for a little bit, but I feel like I should just save my credits. Ooh, I feel like maybe that sale happens more frequently than I want to admit to, because it's like, it definitely happens when I don't have credits or can't afford the other like non-credit money deals that they have. It definitely happens then, which is a lot. So I'm not sure. It's got to be at least every quarter, right? Veronica Lancet wrote Fairy Tale, and Molly thinks it's on KU. I could confirm or I could let y'all know if that's right or not. I almost typed in Molly though instead of Amazon, so I probably should go to that. Molly.com. I love this weird sense of getting a deal. I will pick the longer books first because that makes it a better value. I agree. Not just in like terms of paper or cost of the book if it happens to be more than a smaller book, but in terms of time. Molly, don't forget you're investing in saving time, like 700 pages of time. See, maybe you can buy time in some ways, like buying audiobooks. Oh my goodness, Fairy Tale. Yes, it is on KU or $8.99 on Kindle. Or $18.99 on paperback. I wait on the paperback purchases that are new now. If I don't know that I'll love it or it's not something I collect, I wait now until I read it because I don't know. Life trained me somehow. I don't know how. I'm a Virgo. Usually don't listen, but see, Mary agrees. Molly. Oh, thank you. Were you listening to the song? I felt like you were telling me that I don't send you flowers anymore, and I was struggling to remember the last time I sent you flowers. So I don't think it was ever. But I was so confused, and I was like, maybe she's not talking to me. You know, maybe she's talking to someone else. I don't know. I think I just heard a knock, but it's got to be not a knock, right? Certainly not this late. It's just the house settling. Either way, we have reached the bottom of the comments, and it's time for me to go to bed. Obviously, like get audible hallucinations now. It seems to be happening monthly. Yeah, it does happen frequently. Or I felt like it. Oh, Sherry's up again. Good morning. Good morning, Sherry. Hi, baby. Just like pop back in. Yeah, long story, but I accidentally ended the other stream. We had to migrate. We've only known each other since last May, man. No flowers have been sent. I didn't think so. I have things to send. I know. Get it. They haven't come yet. Haven't been sent yet. I know they should be sent already, but they are coming still. They're in their envelopes. To Sherry from Molly. Good morning to Sherry from Mary. when I take my ear off. Is the microphone that far away? I guess so. Sorry about it. I know that's what I was just saying. It's here. It's right here in this box. I would pull it over here, but also there's also some other stuff in that box. It's coming. I have it in the I have it all filled out and in the envelope. And just like 3 days ago, I found my, what are they called? The things for stamps.com that you print the stamps on, not the big labels for packages, but like actual US mail, like card and letter stamps. I found them, so now I can print those. I just have to get these books off the printer first, which shouldn't take long. I will get them. I've been kind of strapped for cash too. That's the other reason I haven't sent them. But I've been getting them ready, and there was actually quite a lot to get ready. I had to have Jane and Skylar help me with some of them, just the coloring, because I got these cards that needed to all be hand colored. Because I'm a Virgo. At least I don't surprise anymore. I don't think. I am, because it's late and the kids sleep in the next room and I'm tired. I always get quieter when I'm tired, I think. You're talking very quietly. Why don't you have forever stamps? It's similar. So instead of going and buying physical stamps, I have a stamp.com membership, which is for shipping things, right? And I can just print the stamps and they're legit. The other thing in your case is your thing has more than just the card in it. So, surprise. I promise it won't be too much longer. I know I say that every month too, but it's so hard to get things. Like Jane was trying to tell me earlier, why don't you get the books done? And I'm like, dude, I'm doing everything I can. Like, I told you yesterday I wasn't going to be able to do books today because I had to work this morning and I have sprints. And she's like, you could do the books. And I'm like, I mean, and this comes like moments after she's telling me that she should be able to have a day off of doing chores. And she doesn't have very many chores, you guys. Like, I ask her, just pick one helpful thing to do a day, hoping that it'll be helpful enough to save me some time in some way, right? And enable me to use that time for something else. And sometimes it is, like dishes or something big. And then other times she's like, I took out the trash. I'm like, oh, thanks, bro. So, I mean, part of that's my fault because my first time having a teenager and I didn't get to do all the in-betweening between 5 and now. And I feel like if I would have got to do the in-betweening, she at least maybe wouldn't be so entitled to a lot of things. But yeah, I told her tonight, I was like, dude, there's a lot of ways you could help me, because she's always like, I said I'd help you with the books, but then like if I try to start doing that with her, she doesn't want to do it my way, it takes too long, and why can't I do it this way? And so I just told her, I was like, there's other ways you can help besides actually helping with the physicality of the books. She's like, what? I was like, oh, you could help me with finding time. Nope. Concepts like that are out, I think. Anyways, if anybody has any tips, I'm all ears. She's 16. Now. I will send it as soon as possible, I promise you. I do have to get the books done because that's part of like what I need to finish doing in order to file taxes. Also, like I'd have to at least get them all in the computer and know how much I spent on things. Nightmare. Understood. I wish I could come out there and help you, or at least come out further to aggravate you. Me too. You come anytime, you know. If you decide to come, you are welcome. You just hit me up on your way and I will figure out where we're all gonna crash. The love seat though, that one's mine. But we could always have, you know, Jane, she's only 16. We could always kick her to the couch for a week or two if you need a bed. So we did when grandma was here. Yes, thank you. I knew you weren't really giving me shit. I knew you were just teasing. I love you, friend. I love you all. Or it's fine with me. Ooh, I don't know. You might want to wait till I get the books done in that case. So I could like vacuum and shampoo the carpet. Not that it's like uber dirty, but we do have cats and it's been a minute. All right, friends. It's bedtime. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for wanting to do more sprints because, yeah, good time. I'm going to leave you here, but not for long. I'll be back on Sunday. Most likely have Skylar with me. Keep an eye out on the BookTube Bible, aka the sprint spreadsheet, because I'm sure Skylar's going to want to sprint in between now and then. She said Saturday, so as soon as she tells me what day it is, I will go admin that into there. If there's a way for me to help. From here, you must ask. There isn't really, to be honest with you, sweetie. Like, I have to like inventory a lot of them. Like some of it is just like is inputting receipts in, which it would be silly to ask somebody far away to do because I'd have to send them or fax them, or you know, it would just take time to save time. It won't take time. I mean, you could maybe you could call my daughter and be like, "Hey, you do more." She doesn't understand how I don't have time, really. But no, I've actually gotten a lot done just recently, more than I have in all these months, and that's because my like contract gig has fizzled out. He has been having me work here and there, and he has me working tomorrow for a few hours, but I was working not even full time, 4 to 6 hours a day, and between that and BookTube and like trying to get this like creative services thing going and parenting and rides and all of those things, and then chores, like the chores pile up. It's just been hectic, you know. Like I was telling you guys the other night, like it's been crazy couple years anyways, so hopefully I won't be as crazy soon too, and that'll be nice. I'm sure I'll get a lot done then. Anyways, you guys are the bomb. Good night, Mary. Thanks for coming back in and hanging out with us again. Can't wait to see you all on Sunday if I'm not too busy doing other things. I may try to pop in with Skylar on Saturday, but I might not also because I can get a lot done if I'm not. You guys know I talk a lot, you know, so. But it's because I love to hang out with y'all. Anyways, thanks so much again for being here. Do all the subby YouTubey things. That would be awesome. You know, share, like, subscribe. Share is a cool one. Because you know, everybody wants to watch a rerun of a tired ass dude sprint in the middle of the night, I'm sure. When she retreat this weekend, so check in with her, everybody. Yes, definitely do that. Yes, we love Donna too. All right, sorry, I'm tired. I gotta go to bed now. Love you guys so much. I hope y'all have the most wonderful day or night, depending on where you are. Thank you, everyone who came back, and we'll see you very soon.